tell you, man, I've been really depressed. I miss my wife so much. I miss my beautiful wife. I miss my beautiful mom. I miss my wife, Jennifer, man. I can't believe that all of this is real. I can't. I can't believe it. I can't believe that all of this is real. Doesn't seem possible. My family got hit too hard, man. It's just too hard for me. I'm trying to stay strong for the kids, and I am staying strong for them. That's pretty much all I'm doing right, is I'm staying strong for them. I'm living through their eyes. I'm making them happy. I'm making them happy. What's up there? I'm making them happy. Back to the Future. They're in school. They're always doing things. I'm having a hard time with it. So a little Brooklyn funk to cheer up, you know. My phone keeps dropping. I think this is Jennifer. She's here. She's pissed, man. She's like, she wants to be with her family. She wants to be here. My phone's been dropping lately. Is that weird? She's like, I'm here, Rich. I love you, Jennifer. Let's do that again. 2, 3, 4. What's up, Jessica? You guys must be so sick of hearing me talk about my grief, right? You guys are probably like, enough, Apefather, please. Anything else? Anything else? No more grief. I'm sorry. I'm sad. I'm sad, and you're my only support group. I could only talk to you. I'm sorry. I know it must get a little boring after a while, right? Hearing the same things over and over again. I'm sorry, guys. It's just, what could I tell you? This has been the hardest time. You're witnessing the hardest time of my life. Thank you, Will. You're witnessing the hardest time in my life, right? Like, this is on live. This is live, happening live on the today. The hardest time of my life. It's crazy. I've never been so depressed in my life. Like, I don't even remember being depressed. You want to know something? I've never been depressed. My whole entire life. Never. Never. Not even when I lost. Okay. All right. Maybe a little bit. Listen, when I lost like $300,000 in AMC. You understand when that stock shot down? I mean, I know there's a little excitement going on now, but nothing like what we thought. We thought that thing was going to Pluto, but let's just talk about that for a second. AMC, okay? Yes, I was depressed. I went to the bar. We all know what happened. I got drunk because I was like, I lost $300,000. That's right, Will. It was on a larger scale. Sorry, Jessica. God bless you. I know you're going through a lot. I know you've been through so much in your life. God bless you, Jessica. I'm always here for you. But God bless Jessica. You know, I wrote this song, like I'll tell you, when I was depressed, okay? I went to that bar, I got drunk like an idiot. I wrote this song when I got home. I'll play it for you. This is the song I wrote. Let me buy you a drink tonight. Very bad news today. Do you want to tell me over the phone? I mean, if it's private, we could talk over the phone. I don't know if you want to say it over the internet. But I'm sorry to hear that, Jessica. If you would like, I could call you after the live stream. We're always praying for you, Jessica. We're always praying for you, all of us. We're always praying for you. Jessica's been through too much in her life. See, this is what I'm saying. This is why I get mad. I'll just take a break. You need time to process. Okay, I'm here for you, Jessica. I'm here for you. This is what gets me mad at God. Good people in this world are suffering. Good people in this world are suffering. Jessica is a good person. She's a beautiful, beautiful person. Okay, and she went through too much in her life. Too much. Her beautiful, her husband passed away. Now she's dealing with all of this stuff that she's dealing with in her life. That's, I don't want to say it, without her permission, but serious medical conditions. And it's just, it's not fair. It's not fair. Same thing with my beautiful wife, Jennifer. Jennifer, all she cared about, I'm going to say this again, was to love her family. That was Jennifer's mission. You want to hear what Jennifer's mission was? Tell me if this is a good mission. She wakes up in the morning. She wants to love her kids, love her husband, take care of us all day long, all night long. And then, she takes care of her dog. She's even there for my mom. She was there. My mom would be like, Jennifer, can you make me something to eat? Can you get me something to drink? Jennifer did it all for my mom. Jennifer was there for everybody. And I, in turn, tried to always be there for her, of course. Of course. I mean, I was at every doctor's appointment, every surgery, every treatment. I was always by my wife's side, always. I loved her with all my heart. I loved her with all my soul, and she knows that. We were the perfect marriage. We're a marriage made in heaven. And throughout the fact that she had cancer, we loved each other so much. Cancer did not stop our love. Cancer didn't stop it. She didn't make cancer stop her being the greatest mother in the world. She didn't make cancer stop her from being the greatest wife in the world. And I didn't make cancer stop me from loving her with all of my heart and soul. Same thing with the kids. And ultimately, cancer wasn't even what made her pass away. It was this stupid pneumonia, this stupid aspiration pneumonia. Okay, cancer was related because she had the cancer in the brain, and the spinal cord made it hard for her to chew and swallow, obviously. But technically, it was a respiratory thing. This makes me sick. I'm so friggin' pissed, man. I'm so pissed. You remind me of my wife, Jessica, in one way. She she got a letter from the doctor saying that the cancer spread and it was going to be a terminal thing. This was like in November. She sounded a lot like you. She said, I need time to process things. I need to be with myself. And she was crying. And, I remember that day. But you want to know what's crazy about that day? Jennifer always got through everything. She always got through everything, my wife. Will, listen to me. You know how many times they said to me that my wife was going to pass away? Will, they told me my wife was going to pass away like 100 times. And every single time, she made it. So you get to a point after 10 years of hearing things, you don't even take it seriously anymore. The doctor's like, look, Rich, I think your wife it's a terminal situation. I think she's gonna pass away. I'm like, yeah. I said, yeah. You got coffee in here? Yeah, right over there. You got some cream? You got a little sugar? Like I didn't take anything seriously, these doctors said. They thought I was a nut job, the doctors. That they're like, did you just hear what I said to you? Yeah, I heard what you said. Where's the creamer? It's right over there. It's like I didn't take anything seriously. I didn't take, hey, what's up there, Jazz? I didn't take anything seriously because she always pulled through. She always pulled through. Unfortunately, this time around, she couldn't. And I don't know what's happening. My kids are handling it. I guess kids are resilient. My kids are handling it. I'm not handling it. Look, Jennifer, was my soulmate. God could have did anything to me. He could have did anything to me. Like I said, the fact that I lost all this money, an AMC, 300,000, no big deal. I'll make it back. The fact that I lost my household income of 7,000 a month, no big deal. I'll make it back. Okay. Whenever something is a fixable thing, I'll fix it. But when it's not fixable, what do you do? What do you do when it's not fixable? Will, my sister got cancer and then it went into remission for like a year and then it returned in 2019. I'm going to tell you something, Will, and I don't want to say this to anybody because it's really messed up what I'm about to say. Okay, there is no remission, in my opinion. there is no remission. Cancer doesn't go away. I mean, that's just my opinion. Look, I'm not a doctor. Okay, I'm not a doctor. This is coming from experience. Same thing happened to my wife in 2017. Same thing happened to my wife. She had cancer all over the place, and they got it under control. They got it where they're like, this is good. She's fine. They got it off the liver. They said it was just on the bones, but it was like to a point where it was like no, I'm serious, man. I'm not trying to be mean. Will, don't get upset. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm trying to be realistic. I'm not. Look, you want to know something, man? There might be a cure for cancer out there. Listen to me, Will. There might be a cure for cancer, but these pharmaceutical companies that are making hundreds of billions of dollars a year will not tell us what the cure is because they don't want anyone really to live. I'm sorry. Look, I know this is going to sound messed up, and I know that you guys are going to get angry at me, but the cancer industry is $100 billion a year industry. And if people all survive, right, and cancer goes into remission and cancer goes away, they lose $100 billion a year. That's the bottom line. So what do you think? They want people to get better? Of course not. Of course not. It's all like a game. Oh, yeah, you'll live 10 years or you'll live 5 years or, that's basically all it is. It's a game. Okay. If you really want the cure for cancer, I'll tell you, I'm going to give you my opinion. Okay. Now, again, what I'm about to say to you, understand is not medical advice. You all understand this, right? I'm not saying to you I have the cure for cancer, but I'm going to tell you what I feel. I'm not saying to you I have the cure for cancer. Let me go on the record. I am not saying I have the cure for cancer. Do you understand me? Okay, great. And what I'm about to say to you is not medical advice. But I'll tell you this. I'd stay away from all these effing doctors. You want me to tell you the truth? Because they did nothing for my wife. They did nothing for her. They made it friggin' worse. They made it worse. Okay? I hate to say that. I hate to use that word. I take it back. I hate the word worse. But here's the thing. When my wife first had cancer, it was called DCIS, meaning that the cancer was in the ductal area. They did a mastectomy. It spread all over her body. It spread everywhere. So what did they do for her? What did they do? They made it times 10. I told Jennifer, look, I said to her, don't get this mastectomy. I was telling her, let's wait. Let's do more research. I actually found out that there was a way that they could have inserted chemo into her breast where the breast didn't have to be removed, and they could have potentially killed the cancer. So this way it would have been inside the breast and it never had to spread. Well, I know, Jessica, I know you have experience with things. Yes, I know you were telling me that. Well, this is not conventional medical things, correct? This is not conventional. This is not conventional medical treatment, correct? This is not like the gold standards, which is when you go to these hospitals, correct? This is something different. So that's what I'm saying. So you have to kind of think outside. Right, it's natural. You gotta do natural. You gotta do holistic. But again, look, surgeries to me suck. All right, surgeries to me suck. They all suck. All right, all these surgeries do is it makes the cancer spread. Okay, that's it. My wife got the mastectomy. Within a few months, it turned to stage 4. Within a few months, and at that point, it was like that was it. Now it's just a question of how long was she going to live. She still managed to live 8 years with it because she was a fighter. My wife was a fighter. She was a warrior. She was a Wonder Woman. I understand, Jessica. God bless you. I'm here for you, okay? Just when you're ready, I'm here for you. Okay, Jessica, God bless you. You try to have a good day. I know it's hard, but try to have a good day. Try to have a good day. Yeah, I mean, I don't even want to talk about it either because my wife passed away. I mean, listen, I could sit here all day. We could talk about, look, I tried natural things with her too. I had her taking the soursop for a while, the fruit, the soursop leaves, you know, I don't know. I was believing in that turmeric. I got to tell you, she was taking the turmeric and she was feeling great. She told me all of her head pains went away. But this is all after the facts. You know what it is? This is all after the facts. This is after the surgeries, after the radiation, after the chemotherapies. Maybe if she never did any of that shit, you know what I'm saying to you, and just stuck with the natural stuff, which is kind of what I wanted her to do. I didn't want her to do any surgeries. I didn't want she wanted to do the surgery. It was 2016. And I had so much pressure. I had so much pressure. At the time, her mom was alive, Linda. She told her, see, her parents, one thing about them, they believed in the doctors. That was it. Whatever the doctors say, do it. And the sick thing is the doctors winded up, her mother passed away listening to the doctors because she had acute leukemia. Her mother, Linda, she listened to the doctors. They pumped her up with chemotherapy. That beautiful woman, Linda, beautiful woman. The greatest Italian cook I've ever had. She should have been a world-class chef, her mom. What a wonderful person. She passed away in 2017. But they're listening to the doctors. My wife listened to the doctor. She passed away. So I don't know. But yet these doctors still stay in business. It's like they're batting 0%, these doctors. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's not the doctor's fault. Listen, at the end of the day, maybe it's just, I don't know. Maybe it's God. I don't know. I don't know who it is. Why did 9/11 happen? That's how my wife got cancer in the first place. She got cancer because of 9/11. 9/11 should have never happened, as well as a lot of crazy days in our history, in crazy times. So I'm mad at everybody. I just don't know how I'm going to live without my wife. It's like I said to you all before, I could take a lot of things in my life. I just can't take 3 things, just 3 things I can't take. Anything happening to my wife, my son, or my daughter. My mom and my dad, I can handle it. I'm not happy that my mother passed away. I love my mother. I love her, but I can handle it because she was 75. She just would have turned 76. She did a wonderful job raising me. She saw the grandkids grow up. So I'm at a little bit of peace. There's a little bit of peace. I would have loved to see my mom live longer. Like her mom, like I said, like her mom, Anna, my grandmother Anna, lived to, 97. And I always believed that my mom would live that long. But at the end of the day, 75, look, she lived. She lived her life. Jennifer was only 46. She was too young. It's just, this sucks. Look, I'm never going to get over it. Look, I'm never going to get over it. I feel like half my life, I feel like I passed away. You want me to tell you the truth? I feel like about half of my body is not on earth anymore. When my wife passed away, I passed away. When her life ended, half of my life ended with her. The only reason why I say half and not 100% is because I have to be here for my kids. I have to be here. They need me. There's literally no one else here for these kids. We don't have a support system. It's crazy. You think we would, but we really don't. There's no one here for them. They need me. I have to be there for them. But I'm juggling too much myself. It's like I'm trying my best to be this great single dad, which I never wanted to be. I never wanted to be a single dad. But I'm trying to do this where I'm not really feeling well. I'm going through a depression because I miss Jennifer a lot. I miss my mom too. I love my mom. But Jennifer was only 46. Let me take my mind off this. Let me play some music. Let me do something a little more fun. Let me get my mind off this. I don't know. Listen, everybody's got problems. I dedicate this to my wife, Jennifer, and Jessica. I know Jessica's dealing with problems right now. God bless you, Jessica. This point of the song is supposed to be positive. Every problem has a solution. Sometimes, but not all the time. Sometimes you can't fix things. You want to so badly. I want to fix things. I want to bring my wife back. I do anything. And my mom too. Sometimes you can't fix it. But most of the time, there is a solution to a problem. That's the point of the song. Let me do that again. I got to get into the groove. 3, 4. This keyboard. 1 second. 3, 4. When your love ends before your eyes, everybody's got problems. Losing your job, kissing it goodbye. Everybody's got problems you can't hide. You can't hide. Life could beat you up bad. It's easy to just give up. Don't get knocked down. You gotta get mad. Fight back and be the one standing up. When your love ends before your eyes, everybody's got problems. Losing your job, kissing it goodbye. I'm listening to the words of the song. When your love ends before your eyes. When I wrote this, I was thinking about someone actually breaking up, not someone passing away. But those words actually apply to what happened to me. When your love ends before your eyes. Oh, you know what's crazy? I know I have to start my life over. I just don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I basically have to start my life over. I'll always keep Jennifer in my heart, right? Obviously. I don't want to do it, though. You see, this is the thing. I don't want to start my life. What do you do when you know you have to do something, but you don't want to do it? I was happy with the life I had. That was what I wanted. I wasn't complaining. I was happy with the life I had. Jennifer was all I needed. She really was. Jennifer and my kids. My mom, again, I'm going to say this again. I love my mom. I need my mom. I will always, always, always love my beautiful mom. But if God came to me and said, Rich, here's the situation. Your mom hasn't been walking for, say, 8 years, which is true. After her triple bypass, 2018, like she was never walking again. Your mom is suffering, Rich. I'm going to take her to paradise. I'm going to take your mom right now to her beautiful mom, Anna, to her beautiful father, Joe. She's going to be no more pain, Rich. She's going to be in paradise. I get it. I'm not happy about it, but I get it. But you can't make that argument for Jennifer. Jennifer was 46 years old, God. You can't say that. You can't say, Rich, well, she's dealing with cancer. I say, too bad. I would say, help her. She's 46, God. She has a daughter. We have a daughter who's 11 and a son who's 14. The children need their mom. I need my wife. Help her. Help her. That's what I would tell God. But that's not what happened. So God took my wife, right? 2 weeks later, my mom is gone. I lose my household income of $7,000 a month, which again, I worked very hard to get. People don't understand this. I don't want to get into it. My mom and my dad had a terrible marriage. You know, my father made my mom sign over contracts where she wasn't entitled to diddly. You guys don't know what I had to go through to get my mom money from my father's pension. 3 years of fighting. 3 years of fighting with the pension department. I worked my ASS off to set all of us up, you know. Well, look, sometimes I will say this to you. I just don't understand what he's doing, God. I don't understand what's happening. It's either like he just doesn't give a shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like I used the analogy the other day. Like, you know, people like, you know that movie Dumb and Dumber? Remember they had the ant farms? You know? So sometimes I just think that's what we are to him. Like we're ants. He builds it like, you know, we got like a community. You know how like those ant farms, they have like a community and the ants are, you know, the ants have a little house and they got like the highway and they're all like hanging out in their community. You know what I mean? And then at some point, you know, what does the psycho do? They'll take a cup of water and they'll drown them. You know, they'll dump the water on the ants or something. And that's kind of what happens with God with us sometimes, I think. Like sometimes I just think like he's like, okay, who do I want to take today? You know, let's see. I'll take Jennifer. That's a good idea. What? She's 46. She's the mother of two beautiful kids. Let's take her. Let's take her. This is my job. So I can't wait. I can't wait until I become a successful YouTuber. You know, I just can't wait so that all these haters will finally say that this is a job. You know, I can't wait. Anybody who would like to do a small cash app to help our family in need, Amanda Burnside's, the comment is pinned below. You'll see it. The Amanda Burnside comment, which is pinned below, that is my cash app. I know more money investing. Hey, what's up, D? How you doing? I got you, brother. I got you. Let's do something for D. D is so good to me. He's the most wonderful person, D. D is the most wonderful person in the world. Let's do acceptance is the hardest thing for D. You're always the best, D. I got one more for you. Peace and serenity for the great D. Shah. You're the best, D. D. Shah. You're always good to me. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate how good you always are to my family. Here's another one for you, and then we'll talk a little bit. This one's called When I Picture My Life, I Picture You, dedicated to my beautiful wife, Jennifer. Thank you, D. God bless you and your family. Thank you. Thank you, D. God bless all of you. Thank you, D, again. Thank you, D, again. You're always so kind to us. You know, I have to tell you, I really believe in my heart, D, that you were sent from God. You know, you really are a beautiful person. You are a beautiful person, and I appreciate you. And my family appreciates you. Thank you again, D. Thank you again, D. D Shahai. What a wonderful, wonderful human being. You know, D, I'll be honest. I stay strong for my kids, but I'm hurting. I'm hurting, D. Jennifer was so important to me and so important to our children. She was only 46, you know. I know you pray for us. Thank you. We're having a tough time, D. We are. She was so important to us. She was so important to us. And my mom too. I love my beautiful mother, Josephine, but Jennifer, she's the mother, you know, she's Mother Goose. She's the mother of our children, and my heart is broken. I'm going to tell all of you the truth. My heart is broken. I'm very sad, but what could I do? I got to be strong for my kids. They're going to come home from school. They're going to say, Dad, I need food. Dad, I want to go out. Dad, I want to do things. I got to be there for them. And I know that my wife would want me to be there for them. And I am it. I honor her. I honor her and I take care of our kids. I will always take care of our beautiful children. Thank you, D. You know what it is? This is the greatest heartbreak of my life, what I'm dealing with right now. I am facing something, D, that I've never faced before. I've never faced anything like this before. I faced relatives that passed away. My father passed away in 2020. God bless him. My mom recently passed away as well. God bless her. But I've never faced anything, not like losing Jennifer, not like there's I'm gonna just say this to you. It's like, yeah, it's like your wife, the mother of your children, is like a different level of pain and suffering. It's a different level. The only thing that I would compare would be, and I spoke to families who've actually, their children passed away, and I can't even imagine that. I can't even imagine that. Like I tell everybody, to me, the three things I can never deal with, and God has actually tested me to deal with one. I used to say it my whole life. The three things I can never deal with is losing my wife or God forbid, my kids. Yes. You know, and it's like, I mean, thank God I have my children. Parents is sad, but it's the reason why I have peace in my heart, and I hope people don't get mad at me. The reason why I have peace in my heart with my mom, you have to try to understand. I watched my mother suffer for like 8 years. After she got her triple bypass in 2017, my mom couldn't walk anymore. She wasn't walking, guys. She was stuck on a recliner. It broke my heart. I did everything to help my mom. I put her into rehab several times. I got her own apartment where her cousin was, I made the cousin move in with her. I was paying basically all the rent for them. I gave the cousin a sweetheart deal because I wanted the cousin to just drive her around, get her hair done, you know, go to the movies, you know, go to a diner. I wanted my mom to get like a zest of life back. But no matter what I did, unfortunately, after that triple bypass, she wasn't walking, she wasn't moving. So it got to a point where my poor mother developed a pulmonary embolism, the blood clot in the lungs. It's terrible. But I have a little peace because I say to myself, she was 75. You know, recently her birthday just passed. She would have been 76, May 16th. She did a wonderful job. Yes, God bless my mom, D. God bless her. God bless her. But D, she did a lot of great things in her life. She did a lot of great things, D. That's why I have peace in my heart. She was the most amazing mom. She raised me, D. She was always there by my side. She was the most wonderful mother, and she was the most wonderful grandmother. And it was a dream to see her grandchildren, you know? And she saw her grandchildren grow up. So I have peace, D. I have peace in my heart. I do. I really have peace in my heart that there was a lot of beautiful things that happened in my mom's life. But unfortunately, Not really for my wife. My wife was too young. That's the thing, D. My wife, Jennifer, was too young. 46 is too young. She was too young. So that's why I'm hurting tremendously for my wife. She should be here with us, and there's nothing I could do. What do you do in a situation? I ask all of you. She was so young. What do you do in a situation where you're facing, I know you're going to say one day at a time, but besides that, what are you going to do when you're facing the greatest heartbreak of your life? Something your heart can't accept, your brain can't accept it. It's too devastating. Memories keep flashing back in my head of all the times I spent with my wife. And I'm not talking times that were like years ago. I'm talking times that were like months ago. Months ago. And that's what scares me. Months ago. Like I still remember my wife sitting down at the Italian restaurant where we had Sophia's birthday. I still remember my wife, October, Halloween. We're walking around the neighborhood and the kids were dressed up and trick or treating. And I remember the beaches, Long Beach Island for the summer, going to Jersey Girl. She loved Jersey Girl. There's a little grill that they had in Long Beach Island. They make good burgers over there. I remember everything. And it's just like, all these memories keep flashing in my head. They keep flashing in my head. And the thing is, there's nothing I could do. It just flashes in my head. So it's like, there's nothing you could do, right? You just got to accept it, take it in, but it makes you cry. You know what it is, D? I cherish them, but I wanted more memories, D. The children wanted more memories. Yes, we cherish every second that we spent with her. We cherish it. We do, D. But we wanted more. I told my wife I was going to take her back to Hershey, Pennsylvania. We went there before with the kids. It was like my wife's favorite place. She loved it. So I was telling her when she was on the hospital bed, I said, honey, when you get well, I'm going to take you and the kids. We're going to go to Hershey. And unfortunately, she passed away. But I guess if we go with the kids, during the summer, my wife will be there with us in spirit. I feel her spirit is here. My ears are ringing right now. I think she's here with us. I'm so sorry to hear that. Disha, hi, I'm sorry. I'm the same way. He said his mom was taken from cancer at 51, very young. Very young. You have 3 daughters. God bless you. And she never met them. She probably met them, D. You don't realize it. Her spirit, I believe in it, D. I'm telling you, I see the lights flickering a lot. I talk to my wife. And your mom is with you, D. Your mom is with you too. Thank you. I can handle a lot of things in my life, like I told all of you. I'm currently dealing with something. Yes, she met them spiritually. I'm currently dealing with something right now I can't deal with. And I'm trying to figure out how to deal with it. And I don't know how. I don't know how. The only thing I know is that I wake up, I'm heartbroken. I feel like I got a lot of anxiety. I get very panicky without my wife around. And I go through this torture all day long. When my kids come home, I calm down. They come home around 2:45, 3 o'clock. Then I start relaxing. I start calming down. But I get out. I do things too. Yes, I get my mind off it. But typically, it's just I don't know how to handle it. It's just I feel like I'm living a very different life, Dee, than I've ever lived before. I used to be so full. I used to be so happy. I was so full of life. I was so happy. Not too long ago. Now it's like I don't feel like that person no more. I don't know. Hopefully in time, they say, right? I don't know. I just miss her so much. I miss her so much. I wish there was something we could do, anything, to just see our family, that passed away. Where D could see his mom, I could see my mom, I could see my wife. In time, right? Yeah, I believe that. In time. All right. Let's do a little music, get my mind off this. Let's do trying to think of what song I want to do here. Thinking of my wife. Dreaming of her. God bless. Thank you, D. You're the best, D. You are the best. They're up there watching us now, yeah? Sometimes I believe they're in the house, D. I'm telling you, I see the lights flicker and I start talking to my wife. I think she's here sometimes with us at night. I don't know. It's the kids feel it too. The kids feel it too. I have to do this one. This is my song for Jennifer. I'll try to sing on this one a little bit too. I remember when I first looked in your eyes. It was destiny. We were both surprised. From this moment on, there was something very strong that we felt inside. Now my Jennifer, the stars in her eyes when she looks at me. When meant for me, and I knew I loved Jennifer. We spent all our time together every night. When we are apart, something is not right. You became a part of my heart and my soul. My life is finally whole. Now my Jennifer, the stars in her eyes when she looks at me. When we first kissed, I knew there was something about you that was meant for me, and I knew I loved Jennifer. You're the one I want to spend my life. Start a family with you as my wife. There is nothing that we can't get through. I'm so lucky that I found you forever. It's you and me. That's my song, Jennifer. God bless Jennifer. I love that melody, you know. I love playing it instrumental too, you know. It's like, thank you. Thank you, Back to the Future. God bless you, D. I'm going to go out in a little bit. Yes, me and my kids are going to go out today. God bless you, D. Thank you again. Thank you again, D. Shahaya. Thank you again, D. God bless you, D, and God bless your family. Thank you again from the bottom of my heart for being such a wonderful person. God bless you, D. I'll speak to you soon. Have a wonderful, wonderful day for you and your family. Back to the Future. Thank you, Back to the Future. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you, More Money Investing. Thank you for coming here, and I'm glad that you enjoyed the music, brother. It's always a pleasure, brother. Have a great day. And yeah, I agree with you. All these alt accounts is crazy. Chandelier, how you doing? Take care, Amanda. God bless. God bless, D. And thank you, Back to the Future. Let's do something for Back to the Future. We're gonna go back in time, man. I want to go back in time. Let's do a little Johnny Be Good. I always loved that, right? Marty McFly, you know? Way down Louisiana, close to New Orleans, where the mother was among the evergreens. Stood an old cabin made of earth and wood. Lived an old boy named Johnny Be Good. Never learned to read or write so well. He could play the guitar just like ringing the bell. Go, 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 Johnny, go, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Johnny Be Good. Let's take it away. That's from the movie Back to the Future. Johnny Be Good. I want to go. That's for you, Back to the Future. Thank you for your super chat. You know, I don't know if it's possible to go back in time. You know, Albert Einstein said it was possible to go into the future, but a lot of people say to go back to the future, like back in time. That's a tough one. I don't know. I would love to go back in time. Big time. I go right back before 9/11. That's what I would do. I would stop my wife from going to work that day, and I would try to save as many people as I could. And of course, there's so many things in history that you would like to fix, but that would be the first. 9/11. That should have never happened that day. God bless all the families affected. My family was affected. All right, we got one more here. I'm gonna call this one. We'll call this one a day for now. I got to come back and do a lot of lives, but I don't know. Maybe we'll do a fun one, right? Should I do a fun one, or should I do what should I do? A depressed one? I don't know. What do you think? Pick one. Should I do a song that's depressing or fun? Pick one. The first person who comments. Should I do a fun song or a depressing song? I'll do a depressing one if you want. I'm depressed. Fun? Okay, Back to the Future. Let's do Feeling Good Tonight. I call this one the weekend song. 2, 3, 4. Paychecks low, bills are high. All I want to do is get by to survive. Car broke down, can't get around. Now the bus takes me all over town. The landlord says my rent is late. Can't afford to go on a date. I know it's not the smartest thing to hit the bar, but I feel like a king. Feeling good tonight. Woke up the next day, the party's over, I go back to work today. So bored I cannot wait until Friday night when I can take a break from the same old routine. I wanna feel like I'm in a dream. Reality is so overrated. I wanna feel like I am sedated. Feeling good tonight. Guitar, saxophone. Woke up the next day, the party's over, I go back to work today. So bored I cannot wait till Friday night when I can take a break. Oh, feeling good tonight. That's a fun one, right? That's fun. Listen to what's played on the radio. Can't seem to find any, so I wanna go back to Chicago to hear Muddy Waters and B.B. King. And they hear the guitars screaming, singing. Let's keep the blues alive. There ain't no other music that I feel inside my heart. Let's keep the blues alive. I wanted you to know that it is a part of my soul. Let's keep the blues alive. Give it a chance and it will take control. Stevie Ray's got a lot to say. Burning all night and burning all day. Billie Holiday, the lady sings the blues. Ray Charles, Georgia's on my mind too. Aretha Franklin, respect all the way. Gonna spread the word all over the USA. Let's keep the blues alive. There ain't no other music that I feel inside my heart. Let's keep the blues alive. I wanted you to know that is a part of my soul. Let's keep the blues alive. Give it a chance and it will take control. You gotta talk. Everybody's gotta walk. Everybody's gotta think. Everybody's gotta drink. Everybody's gotta understand how to be a blues man. You gotta talk. Everybody's gotta walk. Everybody's gotta think. Everybody's gotta drink. Everybody's gotta understand how to be a blues man. Let's keep the blues alive. There ain't no other music that I feel inside my heart. Let's keep the blues alive. I want you to know that it is a part of my soul. Let's keep the blues alive. Give it a chance and it will take control. That's a song I wrote called Let's Keep the Blues Alive. Oh, you like that one? That's called How Many Times a Day? I'll do that one for you. See, you know what? You see, this is what's making me happy. You know what's making me happy is that people are actually recognizing my original music, like Chandelier. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying so hard to get people to recognize, thank you, Back to the Future, my original music. Don't get me wrong. I love Billy Joel, man. I love his music. Billy Joel is the greatest of all time. So is Elton John. And throughout my life, I played Billy Joel's music, and I'm going to continue to. Like, if you watch my short videos, I always do Billy Joel covers. I always do Elton John covers, and it's never going to change. Throughout my whole life, I will always play Billy Joel and Elton John. But it gets to a point where you say to yourself, I got to find my glasses here. I want people to learn my music. I want people to recognize my music. And you see, and it's happening, Chandelier, but remember, it's called How Many Times a Day? How Many Times a Day? That's the name of that song. And it's funny you mentioned that song because now that I'm a single dad, that's stuff I got to do again, right? No, I'm not in a rush. I miss Jennifer so much. I love Jennifer. The greatest pickup line, if you want to know the truth, is just going up to a girl and just simply asking her, single or married? That's it. That's all you have to say. Excuse me, yes. Are you single or married? That's it. That's the greatest pickup line in the world. You get right to the point. You follow me? Who likes that pickup line? Come on here. All right, we're going to do how many times a day for Chandelier. This is one of my favorite songs, believe it or not, that I wrote. It's funny that you like this one. This is one of my favorites too, Chandelier. I was listening a lot to Sting when I wrote this. Girl, I want to know your name. Such a simple request feels just like a game. And now you're here with me. I want to make a move. Give me a signal to see. Before I continue doing this, I hear Sting's voice, don't you? Like, let me tell you something. If Sting was here right now, it would be like my dream. I would love to hear Sting sing this song. Sting would knock this one, look, right out of the ballpark, right? I would just shut my mouth. I would sit there. I would just play the piano. I would let Sting. I would love to hear Sting sing this song, okay? I'm trying to be him right now, but let's try that again. I'm trying to imagine I'm Sting right now. Girl, I want to know your name. Such a simple request feels just like a game. And now you're here with me. I want to make a move. Give me a signal to see. What is the right line you have not heard before? Will you hear me out or will you ignore? The pressure's on you. You're about to leave. In myself I have to believe. My confidence I have to retrieve. Oh yeah. How many times a day? Yeah. How many times a day? How many times a day? Yeah. Do I have to say hello for the first time? changed. When I lost hope, the plot got rearranged. And now you're back and staring at me. Now I'm waiting to see. Maybe you will make the first move, a point you want to prove that breaking the ice is not so hard. Just takes a little faith. Don't make me wait no more. How many times a day? Yeah. How many times a day? How many times a day? Yeah, do I have to say hello for the first time? Little saxophone. Nine likes and 18 dislikes. Believe it or not, that's my wife's birthday, September 18th. She's here with us right now. Aheim. Man, you should make an album. Experiment with it. Throw some songs together. Delve into the experience. I'd listen and immerse into it. I like this. Thank you. Anyone that could be cool, by the way, to help me make my album. Oh, Back to the Future. Thank you again, brother. That's the second one for Back to the Future. God bless you, brother. Anyone that could be cool enough to do a Cash App, okay? Possibly, if you'd like to do it, if you can't do it, you could do a super chat, whatever you prefer. But Cash App's a little better for us because we get the funding instantly. Super chats, we got to wait about a month and a half. There's 30% fees. Cash App is definitely the best way to go. The Cash App is below in the Amanda Burnside, comment that's pinned. You'll see it. It's the $ Richard Lavoie. An entertainment tip, for the piano player. So let's see here. Yeah, I gotta start doing. I have so many songs. The name of the album when I do is going to be called the Brooklyn Song Album. I just miss my wife so much, man. I can't believe she's not here with us right now. Just can't believe it. I miss my baby. I miss my wife so much. Thank you, Back to the Future. Yes, that is the Cash App. $ Richard Lavoie. I like to get some of my jazz songs kind of like known as well. This is a song I wrote called Funk a la Richie. I was thinking of the great Chick Corea when I wrote this. This is Latin jazz, like Latin funk jazz. All right, it's a little funk a la Richie. That ending part is so hard, man. Oh, that ending part is so crazy. Listen to that. That's hard, man. That's hard. Anyways, there's another one of my jazz songs. What's called Summer Starlight. Hey, William. How you doing, brother? William is great friends to my kids and me. Actually, I consider him like a second son. He's family. William is a second son. How you doing, my second son? How you doing, my brother? William is the best. You know, William's never been to New York. I got to take you to New York at some point, right? First place I got to take you to is Brooklyn. We got to make that happen. We got to take you to L&B Spumoni Gardens. You know, let's do the Brooklyn song for William. And we'll do Brooklyn funk. We'll do a couple of New York songs for you. Grew up on the Coney Island side. Hot dogs and Nathan's and the Cyclone for a ride. Cruising down 86th Street. Got my windows open, blasting music where to be. Saturday night, Happy Ridge. I picked up a girl, made out under the Verrazano Bridge. Late night food at Del Rio Diner. Nothing makes me feel finer. The good old Brooklyn is on my mind. Only Brooklyn, one of a kind. I want Brooklyn to always be home to me. Brooklyn Funk. 2, 3, 4. Let's do I'm a New Yorker. I'm a New Yorker. Nothing's gonna stand in my way. I'm a New Yorker. Fighting to pass traffic every day. Got places to go, people to see. Every second counts in New York City. I'm a New Yorker. Need a lot of cash to get by. I'm a New Yorker. My dreams limits are to the sky. Gotta be the best, can't settle for less if you're gonna make it in New York City. Little piano solo blows you away. I'm a New Yorker. Wanna see my face on billboards. I'm a New Yorker. My name in lights is on my reward. Hard work and determination, sacrifice and motivation, going to do what it takes. I'm a New Yorker. I'm determined to risk time. I'm a New Yorker. Have to keep moving and never stop. This city never sleeps, neither do I. Gotta keep working hard until I die to make it. I'm a New Yorker, I can't stop. Those are all the New York songs for you, William. The Brooklyn song, Brooklyn funk, and I'm a New Yorker. I miss my wife, Jennifer, so much. I know William will say, she's here with you, Rich, right? She's with you. She's with you. That's what he always says. She's with all of us. I want to believe that, William, so much, you know. I miss her so much. I really wish I could see her and hug her and hold her, and I just don't know how all this happened. I've been living in like a fog these last 3 months of my life. Been living in a fog. All I know is I got to keep doing my music. That's what keeps me calm. I don't know. I don't know what else I could do. But anyway, we're going to finish off with one more. And then we're out of here. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. I said, what I say? Let's see. I don't know. I want to run away from all these problems. I want to run away. I want to run away where Jennifer is. A little rock and roll time, you know? Old years passed by, nothing's changed. Still the same man I was yesterday. I got my dreams, I got my doubts. Tired of this place, I need out. I need out. I wanna run away to a place where I can't feel all this empty space. Run away without a trace. Run away to a place where I can't feel all this empty space. Run away without a trace. Sometimes I feel like I'm wasting time. I'm not sure, just can't make up my mind. The only thing that makes me feel happy is the furthest thing away from me. It's so far from me. I gotta run away to a place where I can't feel all this empty space. Run away without a trace. Run away to a place where I can't feel all this empty space. Run away without a trace. I just need some time to think it out, to work it out, without the world breaking down on me. Always was one who followed my heart no matter what. I can't change, can't you see who I am? Run away to a place where I can't feel all this empty space. Run away without a trace. I gotta run away to a place where I can't feel all this empty space. Run away without a trace. Run away. Run away. Don't you want to run away from your problems sometimes? I do. I want to run away and go back in time where my wife was with us. And my mom. I love my mama. I love my mom. Both of them, my wife and my mom. Just thinking a lot about my wife today. I miss her so much. Man, sucks. I don't even know how it happened. I really don't. She was with me from the beginning. Song I wrote called Middle of the Night. You know, I remember I told you there was like a lot of fighting going on in my house when I was a kid with my parents. I just wanted to get the F out of there. Jennifer was with me. Jennifer was the one packing my bags in the middle of the night saying, let's go, let's get out of here. So let me do Middle of the Night. 2, 3, 4. Late at night, pulling down, thinking about how much I want out of this place. Never changes. It's my home, feels like I am a stranger. Packed my bags and drove away in the middle of the night. Destination is unknown, but I'm better off alone. Tomorrow they'll try to make you come back home. Now I finally seen the light. Don't wanna run away in the middle of the night. Don't get me involved. Your life's a puzzle that I know I can't solve. You choose your misery. Always blame me for your problems constantly. Packed my bags and drove away in the middle of the night. Destination is unknown, but I'm better off alone. Tomorrow they'll try to make you come back home. Now I finally seen the light. Don't wanna run away in the middle of the night. Guitar. Packed my bags and drove away in the middle of the night. Destination is unknown, but I'm better off alone. Tomorrow they'll try to make you come back home. Now I finally seen the light. Don't wanna run away in the middle of the night. The middle of the night. Thank you. If anybody would be kind enough to consider to do a Cash App and entertainment tip, it's the Amanda Burnside comment is pinned below. It's the $ Richard Lavoie. Again, it's going towards a beautiful good cause to help the kids. Mike and Sophia, we had the hardest year of our life with my beautiful wife Jennifer passing away and my mom passing away. I don't want to think about it. I just want to think they're here with us. I just want to keep thinking positive. But anybody who would do a Cash App would make my day. Go ahead, make my day. Make my day. Little Clint Eastwood, right? Thank you, Rosie. Yeah, we went through the hardest time, man. My wife was only 46, battling cancer, 10 years. She was a warrior. She fought so hard for her family. I'm just thinking about her so much, you know. I just can't believe she passed away. Can't believe it. And so I can't believe how fast all the years pass by. hours passed, my mother called me. Dinner is ready, then it is time to go to sleep. I did not want tonight to end. Having so much fun with my friends, I can't believe how fast all the years pass by. It easily brings tears pouring down my eye. I can't believe how fast all the years pass by. Takes my breath away. The hardest word is goodbye. My love for you will never die. You know, yeah, it wasn't even the cancer. She had this thing, aspiration pneumonia, which might have been brought on by the cancer because the cancer in the brain and in the spinal cord was making her having a very hard time chewing food and swallowing food. And I think it went down the wrong pipe, and that's how she got the aspiration pneumonia. Anybody who would love to do an entertainment tip, it would really help our family out, man. We're dealing with a lot here. We even lost our income. I was my wife's caretaker, you know? That was my full-time job. I used to be in sales. When she got stage 4, she needed me home with her full-time, you know? So when she passed away, and my mom passed away, besides the tremendous emotional hurt, we're going through tremendous financial stuff as well. We lost like $7,000 a month. So anybody out there with a good heart that would like to do an entertainment tip, a Cash App, just look below at the Amanda Burnside comment. You'll see the $ Richard Lavoie. It's right at the bottom of this chat. And I do videos for people. You know, I'm going to do a thing called the thank you song video. Anybody who does Cash Apps. Okay, I'm going to be doing that later tonight. I'm going to end this live right now, though. But God bless all of you. I will be back in a little bit. God bless. Thank you for listening and caring.